Hey, welcome. Today we're going to break down a super powerful secret to actually hitting your goals, whether that's crushing your exams, leveling up in a sport, or just, feeling like you've got a handle on things. So let's just jump right in. So, does this sound painfully familiar? It's like you decide you're going to completely change your life. You are so motivated, you're pumped, and then maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks later, you're right back where you started, feeling like a total failure. Oh,
You tell yourself you're going to do it all at once, right? I'm going to hit the gym every single day, get straight A's, sleep a perfect 8 hours, and suddenly become the happiest person alive. Yeah, it's completely overwhelming.
so what gives? Why does this happen to pretty much everyone? Let's get into the real reason this whole all or nothing plan almost always crashes and burns.
And listen up, because this is the most important thing you're going to hear today. If you've struggled with this, the problem is not a lack of willpower. It's not that you're lazy. It's just that you've been using the wrong game plan. That's it.
The reason is actually pretty simple. Think of it like this. Your brain is like a phone with only so much battery power. When you try to build 5 huge new habits at once, you're splitting that power, and none of them get enough juice to actually charge up and stick.
Okay, so if trying to do everything is the problem, what's the solution? Well, it's this really cool idea I like to call the one domino rule. The big idea here is something called incremental wellness. So forget about these giant, massive leaps. We're talking about making small, smart, steady improvements. It's all about getting just 1% better day after day. Trust me, those small wins add up way faster than you think. So here it is, the key. Pick one thing, just one, seriously. Maybe it's just drinking a big glass of water when you wake up, or maybe it's studying for just 15 minutes without your phone anywhere near you. Your job is to master that one tiny thing until it feels automatic, until you don't even have to think about it.
And this is where the magic happens. This is the domino effect. See, when you master that first small habit, you're not just, getting better at drinking water. You are building real deal confidence and discipline. And that strength, it carries over and makes tackling the next goal so much easier. Pretty soon, you've got momentum, and all your other goals just start to topple over one by one.
Okay, so that's the big idea. But how do you actually do it? Here's a super simple 4-step game plan you can literally start using today. Here we go. 4 steps. Number 1, schedule it. Don't just say, I'll study more. Nah. Say, I will study from 4 to 4:30 p.m. Be specific. 2, execute. Just do it consistently, even on the days you really don't feel like it. 3, monitor. Check in. How's it going? And 4, refine. If something's not working, change it. Adjust the plan. And this part is absolutely key. Your plan is not supposed to be perfect from the get-go. Maybe studying at 4 o'clock is a bust because you're totally drained? Cool. Try 7 o'clock instead. The goal isn't to perfectly follow some rigid plan. The goal is to find a system that actually works for you. You got to be flexible. All right, so you've got the strategy. Now let's talk about the mindset that pulls this whole thing together and makes it last. Think about these 2 ways of looking at things. Over here, you've got the perfection mindset. It's that all or nothing trap. It is so stressful, and one tiny slip up feels like you've completely failed. But over here, you've got the progression mindset. This is all about celebrating the small wins, understanding that it's a journey, not a race, and building real confidence with every single step forward. Let this one really sink in. You do not have to be perfect. You just have to be a little bit better than you were yesterday. That's it. If you studied for 15 minutes today when you did 0 yesterday, that is a massive win. That's progression. And this is the secret to why this stuff actually sticks. We're not talking about some 30-day challenge with a finish line. We're talking about slowly, brick by brick, building habits that just become a part of you, part of your identity. You don't just do healthy things, you become a person who lives a healthy life automatically.
And I mean this. Seriously. Did you pick water over a soda? Awesome. Did you put your phone away for 20 minutes to actually focus on homework? That deserves a mental high five. Acknowledging those little victories is the fuel that keeps you going.
So we've covered the why, we've covered the how. Now, the only thing that really matters is what you do next. It is time to pick your first domino. At the end of the day, no one can do this for you. Making a real, lasting change starts the second you decide to take ownership of it. It's your goal, it's your plan, and it's going to be your victory. So I'm going to leave you with this question.
Forget the huge, overwhelming goals for just a minute. What is the one single, tiny, almost too easy thing you can commit to right now, today? Maybe it's laying out your gym clothes before bed or reading just one page of a book. Pick that one domino and go knock it over.